right, and welcome back to another one of my streams. But today we are going to play some Avowed. So as you can see, I have my stream set up for widescreen. I apologize if you have to deal with the black bars surrounding, but I have it set up so that everything actually fits on the screen properly. Just trying it out this time around because, you know, why not? And as you can also see, I am also a little bit of a ways into the game. I haven't quite done the first mission since arriving in the Living Lands. Did the tutorial thing at the fort, and then got off and just have been exploring, but finally deciding to move forward with like the main objective, because I feel like I'm leveled up high enough. I mean, also just because I was having so much fun exploring. But anyway, yeah, we are here now. We are doing Avowed through Game Pass, which was free. Well, not free, included with Game Pass Day 1. And yeah, I got couple of unique weapons. A little bit of a fire and ice with my axe and sword here. Initially I was running a shield and spear build, but found these lovely relics and have been enjoying them. Mainly because of their traversal effects, because I can like burn and break a lot of different things. And yeah, we have had a voice in our head appearing here, basically egging us forward to complete the rest of this mission. And yeah, we did some side quest stuff earlier, so beaten a few bosses. Some of them I was a little underleveled for, but was able to find ways to defeat them, which we'll kind of talk more about as we go. So yeah, the Living Lands we are in right now, there actually are a bunch of enemies, but I've cleared a lot of other sectors, so they're not feeling quite so alive, because this game has a fixed enemy count. So once you defeat them, they're just done. They do not come back. And yeah, they don't scale with your level. They're at fixed levels.
This used to be a shortcut to Emerald Stair. Then the land got other ideas.
Amongst, like, you know, other things. But like I said, I haven't ventured too far. Haven't really pushed my boundaries too much when it comes to enemies faced. I think the strongest one I've faced so far is 2 skulls. So a little bit above, and I kind of use the game's current features to kind of cheese them a little bit. So I found like a sweet spot where I was like standing in a river and fighting this boss, and if I moved, they would then like go to return back to where they started. But I guess I didn't move far enough away where like their health came back. If their health even does come back, that's another thing too. Like, I haven't tried that out yet. But yeah, here we are, and we are pretty much ready to go here, and dive further into this. It is weird that my chat bot hasn't popped up and started talking yet, so I might have to look into that real quick here, but I'll kind of keep chatting. As soon as I click out, the game audio is going to go though, but that's alright. We just need to open up my dashboard here quick and see why my stuff is not operating the way it's supposed to. So, not chat box, dang it. Need my chat bot. So hopefully once we get that going, the reason why I want to make sure that it's running is because I have some fun news. Where did it go? Back to dashboard. There we go. CloudBot. All right, it's active. So it should be working. All right, so maybe once like something is said in chat, it'll start popping up. But so we'll quick just say something. And hopefully it gets moving from there. If not, you know, not a huge deal. I'll be able to figure it out before I wholly need it, I think. But yeah, that being said, coming up here, I am going to be... Ooh, new amulet.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Can. You haven't been doing that this whole damn time. You're gonna... So, fire starter is a command. Kai to burn a red flame. To use the action, select Kai's command while aiming at a flammable object. Radial E.
Here it comes.
Okay. I could have also done that with my sword now, though, so... anyway, that's nice to know. They finally showed me how he could do that. It was grayed out before. So
I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear's chomping on.
Gonna get a stealth kick here.
Quick and quiet. That's a bad way to go.
Another glorious battle. This one's mine.
Okay, so I probably could have tackled this right away. Like I said, I was having too much fun. Something's changed in the living lands. Used to be an honest merchant could come and go as they please. Now, if it isn't the Zirips, it's the bears. And if it isn't the bears, it's the bandits. If it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feels like civilization's getting pushed out like a sliver of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping onto the first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop and gather some mushrooms on my way out, so it isn't a total loss. Lots of little journals like that laying around. Some of them are recorded. Others are not. Something else nearby here. Some other treasures. Probably higher up or around the bend here. Alright. So...
It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
the animations for the chests are pretty sweet. I don't need you, Kai. You're just a distraction. Cannon fodder. chest in there. I already got that. Alright. And this just circles me back to where I've already been. Spoil that. Probably didn't need that. But, yeah, keep an eye on my schedule, because, in the future, I'm going to have one or a series of special streams. I came across a few, or I have acquired a few, like, codes for a giveaway in the future. So we have some game codes to give away at some point. They're all Steam codes. So I'm sorry if you're not a Steam PC player, but we do have some freebies coming in the future. Explicitly for like people that are followers of my channel. So make sure you give me a follow and you will be able to participate in the sweepstakes.
Zarups. They don't usually venture out here. Wonder what's got them riled up.
Nice! Take your best shot.
Nope. Not mean to hit that. Ow. Fight one back here too. Alright. So yeah, just a few game codes. I am not sure what they are. They were gifted to me and they have a reveal tab, so I'm not gonna reveal them until they are won. That will be a mystery for us both. But I was told that there is a chance that there's some like higher value games in there, so we'll see what they are.
Something here feels off.
Okay, I'm fully healed. Just saw the icon pop up and I was like, I took some damage there. Might as well take advantage of my ring that I'm wearing, which heals me gradually. It regenerates my health when I'm wet. So lots of really cool trinkets like that.
Quiet as the depths.
It breathes. It is close.
So the parkour in this game is actually quite fun and useful. Makes climbing a lot easier. There is still fall damage, so you have to be wary of that. But
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
letter to the Claviger. Claviger Emond, unfortunately I cannot dispatch any of my animancers to your grove, not until you have guaranteed their safe passage. The Adrian presence in Paradise has complicated our diplomatic relations, but you already knew that when you built them an embassy. Ignacio Vidaro, governor of Fior Mes Iverno.
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after.
All right, all right. Ooh. It is aware of me.
Show me what you got.
All right. So we've got big boy here.
Come and get me. Let me catch my breath.
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
All right. That wasn't too bad. Nice that the being at a higher level still didn't make that super easy, but it wasn't hard. Unflinching duty. Ooh.
Poor
Shiny
bastard.
shield.
One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Wink, don't thank the goddess, thank me. You must be the Adrian ambassador. Are you alright? Do you need help? Back to town? This is no place for a diplomat. What are you doing out here? Stare at him quizzically. You call this timely? People have died. I think I like Wink.
I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Oh, Ambassador Falchion Hildgard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
I am not a fan that, like, this still drops down to the 16:9 ratio. I don't know why they couldn't just give us the extra view here, but alright, let's see.
Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
Keep talking like that, Ambassador, and Kai might start mistrusting us. I think I might do that one.
I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
Like the might response. Be a shame if Ford got around you, killed him. Pay up, and I'll see it doesn't happen.
I don't appreciate extortion tactics from the Emperor's envoy. Take it, and let us not speak of this again. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness. and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
Ah, my intellect's too low. This corruption is what the Emperor sent me to investigate.
The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
I'm fine, Ambassador. How are you?
But you... Very well, if you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
I'm going to try something with the Adra. Kai, be prepared to catch me if I pass out. I think there's something wrong with this Adra. I've seen this kind of Adra before. I think I don't know what to do. We're gonna do that.
Right behind you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
All right. Back to full view. It's quite a big arena, and I hardly used any of it.
It is
And
you.
back to
Come
this.
closer. We feared you were but a dream. We awake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
Been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do you want? We? Who are you?
We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape! We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
Alone in my strangeness indeed. If I'm familiar to you, do you know whose godlike I am?
Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Fort Northreach. The bear. This place. It's the same plague, isn't it?
Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
mm. Probably close the wound.
Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water.
Look, I came to see what's wrong with the strangleroot. Can you help or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Depends. What do you want?
We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain? Decide. Do you wish this power or not?
I mean, I'm not really seeking power, but yes, I'll help
A
you.
favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Oh, good. Equipment upgrade available. Godlike ability, Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgan, Dream Thralls, and Vessels.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
Something. I wouldn't know where to begin, and you wouldn't believe.
I say we begin with a couple pints. This day's been stranger than most. And out here, that's saying something.
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner.
She's not wrong. The Living Lands is clearly a dangerous place.
Perhaps, but danger takes many forms, some more subtle than others. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the Living Lands, and they have theirs, a mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
I know enough to stay on Lodwin's good side.
Make sure and use that to your advantage. You never know. It might come in handy. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
All right. Back to full screen. Wish there was a way around it, but there isn't. Sadly.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
Okay, this is where it wants me to go. Let's see. Something lies here. Nothing too much interest. Just crafting materials. Come on. Put those away. We don't need them. Right now.
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard godbites have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
So you're just gonna leave. Alright, unless we don't have to escort him. It's kind of nice. What the? This must be what was jingling at me before. No, that's not quite it. This is... Overgrown.
Old fella who used to live here ended up in one of those shanties by the dock. Now I see why.
Let's get another stealth killer or two here.
Another one down. Oh, no, you don't.
Game.
That's one for us.
Most certainly is, Kai. Alright, let's hit up camp and see what this upgrade is. Set up party camp. So yeah, now we know that in some instances it would be good to do the widescreen, but in this game...
Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it.
Thank you. Can I upgrade this? Block efficiency, stability. Let's upgrade this for now, and we'll upgrade the last light of day later. There, now it's in fine quality. Alright, that's kind of nice. So I can bring the level down. Alright. Alright, that's done. move along. It's going to go back to Paradise. But I have not explored this land much. As you can see, there were enemies down there. What's that? Okay, we missed one. Or I'm thinking of a different spot. Or some of these do come back. Not dead yet.
Nice shot. Good fight.
Only 3 XP. See, I did. Yeah, I've been in here because this was barred. Read that note. I thought so because it didn't say I discovered that their Adra spot. Yes, and this is the way to the entrance. I just went through. Collapsed gatehouse. Look like they've seen better days. Another bow.
You're mine now.
There they are.
One for you. Give me a target. Let's see what you got.
Did.
What am I hitting? Need a minute.
That's it. All right. So yeah, this game definitely does feel very good. It feels probably more like Elder Scrolls Online combat-wise than it does like other Elder Scrolls games, just because of the hotkey and stuff like that. But then, as far as like the traversal and stuff goes, trying to think of a good comparison. Maybe like Watch Dogs or that sort of a thing. But definitely like scratches that itch for like exploration and open world, but it is a bit more linear than those big open worlds. So it is a bit nicer for like people that have time constraints but loved the Elder Scrolls games and Fallout and stuff like that. So, have I been here? This looks familiar. I have been here. Yeah, I cleared this cave. Yes. I am going back the way I came, so all this stuff should be cleared. There's enemies here too. So it should just be an easy walk back. Did I go up here? Yeah. I'm pretty thorough. So yeah, for my giveaway streams, I should have my camera back up and running. That shouldn't be an issue. Fractured Shore. I don't know if I've been here before. If I have, I missed that. Oh no. Oh, I did not think I was gonna make that. Maybe I have though. Is there anything? I don't see anything over there. Ah, there we go.
This one's mine. Is that all you got? Right flank.
Ouch. And there's another one up there somewhere. Still kicking, huh? I hear more. Nope, they're all gone. Alright, cool, cool. So yeah, there's still some more exploring to do over here. Nice thing is it also has the map has a fog of war over it, so you can kind of see where you have and haven't been. Okay, yeah, so I've kind of been over in this area. I went up to Dangan's cottage. So that's kind of nice. You can kind of see where you've been, where you haven't. I hate, like, when you, like, enter a region, it just opens everything, and then you have to try to remember what you've seen, what you've done.
Yes, they'll never stop me. Wonder what he thought would happen.
Oh, I was looking for this guy too, so. Here's the key I need for his chest. So I need to find back. And that is a magic I think I can use. I refused to return to Paradise in shame. I vowed that I would perfect the formula to my imbued gunpowder, and by the gods, I think I've finally done it. After many trials and experiments, including nearly burning down my camp, I know when I am finally approaching the pinnacle of success. Extracting the essence from the primal flame was an arduous and dangerous task, but now that it is done, all that is left is siphon this energy into a batch of gunpowder. As a precaution for this first attempt, I have moved to a cliff overlooking my camp. It would not do to actually burn it down. Those fools that left me will regret it once I'm done. I will call this new invention flame powder, and they will be the first to feel its sting. Alright, overlooking his camp. Cool, so it's down there somewhere. Cool, so I shouldn't have to travel too far. Won't be able to just jump down there, though. If you remember, fall damage. Wish I could just burn all these brambles. I don't know why I'm looking at it, hearing it jingling. Alright. That was a nice little turn. One thing that does feel different though is there is not, it doesn't burn your stamina when you're running, so that's kind of cool. But also doesn't make a whole lot of sense, I guess. I could probably jump that. Take minimal damage if I survive. If I make it. I don't think I need to though. It's right by the cottage. Yeah, I've been there. I can just turn back. What's that? Yeah, no damage there. Did I miss that? Ah, missed a lemon. For shame. Alright, let's see. So bend down here. No? It's a highwayman there.
Nice!
I don't know how I missed them. I've been over here. So maybe some of the enemies do come back? Anyway, there's the shore that I just came through. Put those away so you can see my hands flailing about. It is a gorgeous looking game though. Right, on this threshold, and then just outside this should be the camp for the pyromancer, and get whatever was in his chest. Paradise. Okay, no. What did I miss? I missed it. Is it beyond here? Probably go take out some of the beetles and stuff that were giving me trouble before. I am much stronger than I was. I could also just fast travel back to Paradise. Was his camp in this area? I don't remember being over here. It's up on a little ridge. This had zerits or whatever they're called. It's all cleared out. Wonder if it's on my map somewhere. Wrath's Gate. Probably find it another time. Thomas party camp. Yeah, I'll probably find it another time. Strangleroot Beacon. Is that where I was? Yeah, I wish it would let you, like, mark stuff on the map. But we will just head back. Just do a fast travel quick. Complete this main mission.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
I can finally go in the city.
Envoy!
Oh, lovely. It's impressive it went through plate armor. It's a gorgeous cutscene.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
You're asking me. I don't even understand what just happened.
The arrow struck. Then your soul found us, here in the emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
I'm dead? At least it was quick. I guess it could be worse.
Worse. You died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
Hopefully my next life is kinder to me and my killer, whoever they are.
They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why?
There's no point in hanging on to anger. All I can do is move on.
Soften. Quiet. You would accept the winter before spring, but you do not understand. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you.
Oh, thank you.
We could send you back. Just this once.
I wonder what this was. I'll take my chances in the next life. Thanks.
Are you truly so blind? There will be no next life for you. The same roots that bind us bind you too. Accept our gift and free us in return, or share our prison forever.
Deal. I'll find you. Just give me a trail.
Like a scent in the wind, yes. We will show you, but first, we will free you.
This is going to hurt, isn't it?
Immensely. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
It's a pretty solid story.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
I take it someone added another scar to my collection.
You'd think so, but I can't find a scratch on you. I still don't know what that means.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill.
The voice brought me back. I'm sure of it.
A voice? I take it you don't mean Liviana ordering me around.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
I know. It's
Don't
amazing.
get too excited. When you play with life and death, there are bound to be consequences.
What does this mean for them? Should they expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still the bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
I'll find the Watcher. Just point me in the right direction.
Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
Not even death could save me from my obligations.
I'm afraid not. Better luck in your next life. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry, I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
I appreciate the help,
Don't
Guy.
mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone.
And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Absolutely, friend. I was just standing on a bed. Nothing to loot. Oh, there we go. Health potion. Add it to my great collection. Friendly warning. Do whatever it takes to bring back the envoy. I know you used to be an animancer, and if you still have any of your old equipment, well, some of us are willing to look the other way. If the envoy dies, I cannot guarantee your safety. A friend.
Hey, I had a dream about you.
Liviana, Emerald's Stare is not the same without you. My animancers are in desperate need of guidance. I understand why you left, but your talents are wasted on that nest of vipers. When you've had enough of healing the body, come back to us and work on healing the soul. Ignacy Vidaro, Governor of Fiorville. Yeah, same guy. Compared our local herbs to the same ones imported from Adir. If my findings are accurate, then everything that grows in the living lands is more potent. Everything. Cures as well as poisons. Of course, all the best ingredients grow in the deadliest parts of the jungle, so maybe I should harvest a few seeds and pay someone to grow them in the republics, just to see what happens. Or maybe I shouldn't contaminate the mainland until I understand what I'm dealing with.
In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside. You weren't alone either. There were others. Some of them loved you, others were afraid of you, but they all followed you. Also, there was a tree that It wasn't a tree? Oh, it made sense at the time. I can't remember anymore. It's a pity dreams aren't made to last.
Envoy, what can I do for you?
You can buy my shit. So you used to be an animancer.
That was a long time ago. I gave it up when I lost a couple of good friends in a lab accident. Never had the courage to look back. It's better for everyone if I focus on healing the body instead of the soul.
How's business?
You know how it is. Fighting in the alleys, rumor of a plague, odd creatures skulking out of the wilderness. Someone somewhere always needs to get patched up. And when they need me, here I am.
All right. Half an hour left. Let's see. Many directions to go. New land to explore. Well, not land, but city. I hear jingling up here.
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment?
You may? Ah, it's right there. One lockpick. All right. Nothing good in here. Dagger to sell.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives? So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the Strangleroot, right?
Where did you hear that?
Well, the conversation went something like, "Did you hear an Adiran envoy was killed at the gate?" "What? Really?" "Yes, a godlike. They saved the ambassador from the strangle..." And so on. I'm sorry. That came out wrong. I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand? Oh, heroic and observant, huh? Joking aside, I know this seems strange, but they helped me out when I needed it. I'm just trying to return the favor.
All right. What do your friends need help with?
Gallarde. Lawfled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an adherent in the city. Now they're everywhere.
The Emperor has made the Living Lands his priority.
That's all very well for His Highness, but it was trouble for my friends. Anyway, with all these adherents coming in, Lawfled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
Not sure why you think I can help with that.
Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the adherent envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle route, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
Certainly you can do that part yourself.
No. We had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes.
Alright then, I'll talk to Miko.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
I want to switch my quest real quick. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, yeah. It has the one marked already.
Hey, it's the envoy!
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I owe them the world. They saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on the way?
Yeah, I'm afraid not.
No.
Oh, gods. Do they mean...
They didn't make it, Offric. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
The Oracle ripped their souls from their bodies and put them in his statue.
What?
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offric, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead?
It depends on how you define dead.
You know what? Don't ask.
At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
You're lucky I happened by.
Gods, you're telling me? I was half dead by the time you found me. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
How do you decide who gets to wear it?
We take turns. Cadman had it last, so he gets to decide what we do with it.
What's next for you?
Ambassador Heelgard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown to see if they'll let us come home.
Well, while we wait for their reply, I thought...
Wait. Let me guess. Mermaid's Den.
You told him?
It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead.
Well, I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
I will. Take care, you two.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it. One of them may even get a happy ending. Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober. Guess Adiran discipline doesn't apply to pest control. Here we go! I was just getting warmed up. I don't think the new owners like company. Take it for you!
Big change from when I started. Kai was doing most of the heavy hitting. Now I am destroying everything and he is not. Probably have some level ups to do with him too. Which I guess are just skill boosts, otherwise I think he just levels with me. Grab the eggs. Alright. That's all they have here. Close to one of the objectives for the main quest. Oh, I've been over here. Alright, let's go to B. Kind of wish more than just a few things were susceptible. Alright, so I need to climb back over. Oopsie. That hurt.
You died. But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you.
You're still alive.
None of the clerks believe my story.
The Cartographers Guild, Volume 1. Long has the renowned Cartographers Guild served the emperors and queens of Adir. It is we who are responsible for the creation and distribution of the many maps throughout the Empire. Whether to direct travelers through the expanse that is Adir, guide ship captains on their voyages through Eora, or simply adorn the walls of an aristocratic's home, one can rest assured that the Cartographers Guild is behind the creation of every one of these works of art. For over 2 centuries since the Noble Expedition Corps discovered the Eastern Reach, have we worked and labored to keep all of the Empire and her colonies supplied with accurate, high-quality maps. God's willing, we will continue to do so for centuries yet to come. Ambassador Hilgard, I have maintained order in Paradise for many years. I know this city. There is a good leader and fair policy. There is peace. But you? You have allowed the Steel Garrote to terrorize my people, to sow distrust and fear. I suggest you tighten your Inquisitor's leash, or the embassy might not carry your banner for long. Claviger Amond. Dear Diary, here I am in the Living Lands. This island might not be the safest vacation spot, but it's certainly the most colorful, as the most flavorful, according to these mushrooms, and mushrooms seldom lie. Before I forget, I promised Picarna I'd bring back a souvenir. There's rumor of a fallen star and emerald stare. Could be a nice addition to her collection. A message is scribbled on the inside cover. If you found, please return to Tane, the Archmage, author of Tane's Chaotic Orb. We found this book on a public bench. After careful study, our scribe confirmed the handwriting matches the signature found on the scrolls of Tane's Tane's chaotic orb. Be advised that Tane is in the living lands as a member of the Circle of Archmagi. He is licensed to go where he pleases. We will observe him at a distance, but no one is to engage him. Tane is either a harmless fool, one of the most dangerous people alive. We simply can't take that chance.
Envoy, is it really you?
Mm-hmm. Claviger Amond. I know the blighting of the strangle root is cause for concern, but I must strongly discourage any trade deal that involves buying additional crops from Frior, Misivornor. We cannot endorse the blasphemous trade of animancy, much less welcome it to our dining tables. Ambassador Hilgard. Inquisitor. I have been in the Emerald Stair long enough to confirm our worst suspicions. The people of Fior, Miss Vernal, care not for the laws of mortals or gods. Animacy and folk magic are peddled in defiance of Wodika. Their crimes are innumerable, their way of life intolerable. All is not lost. Politically they are unstable, too focused on themselves to notice us, our eager hands tightening the garrote. We await your order, your friend in the forest. I must admit it is proving impossible to build diplomatic relations. Locals have a natural distrust of outsiders, and we have nothing they want. Inquisitor Lodwin believes that time and pressure will prevail. Would that I shared her confidence. Lodwin. Under her gaze I feel scrutinized down to the bone, picked apart like carrion, stared through by a pair of cold, motionless eyes that a glimpse too far beyond the veil, reducing to me some depraved pilgrim who prays only for her ossified claws to work their way under my skin, liberating me from this pathetic envelope until at last we are bound together as a skeletal pair, limbs intertwined not as two beings, but as one. There is no shame in being attracted to power. Nevertheless, I must keep such feelings to myself, lest be met with revulsion, or worse, enthusiasm.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Well, I have considered chartering a boat back to Idir.
Homesick already? After what you've been through, I can't say I blame you. But there's work to be done on the frontier. Good work, and I need you here at my side. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
I can read the missive, but I prefer to hold on to it.
I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness, at least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
Great. Message delivered. Let's talk about my payment.
Here's something to tide you over, but your work isn't finished just yet. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
I also found an arrow in my guts.
Trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
I'll get to the bottom of the Dream Scourge, Ambassador. Whatever it takes.
Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
Tell me about these rebels. Who are they?
They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
They must have a motive. Hatred alone isn't enough.
I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice.
Where is Ludwig anyway? We have some catching up to do.
Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
You've proven to be capable so far. What can he do that you can't?
Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another.
Liviana suggests I visit a watcher.
An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Not that I need it.
I admire your confidence, but there's no point in being modest with our advantages. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Decent amount of experience. Alright, so we got that one there. We still have A there. And upgrades to give. So much to do, so little time. It's also about time we call it a night too, I think.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this. You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you.
Seem nervous. Something wrong?
Sort of. Maybe you can help. I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the bathhouse. I'm sure it was just business at first, but we fell in love. I haven't been in a while, though. And the thing is, I've met someone else.
The heart wants what it wants.
I suppose. Still, I can't just abandon her. I wrote her a letter, but I'm too cowardly to deliver it. If you're headed that way, would you mind giving it to her?
Courier work is usually a paying job.
Right. Of course. I can pay you. I'd pay anything to not feel so guilty.
All right, it's a deal.
Thank you. I used to wonder why no one talked about this. Now I understand. Nasha should be working right now. The place is called the Mermaid's Den. It's the big one with the balcony and the round window. If you get lost, look for the mermaid mural. You can't miss it. And here's some coin for your trouble.
Is it this place? It's where you're standing. Hightown. Maybe it is in there. It probably is in there. I'll mark it. It's a side quest. Not that I need any more of those. Sure, I can make that jump.
Must not be hiring.
It appears that way, doesn't it? Alright. Let's go over here.
Are you sure this will work?
Good, sir. I'd bet my life on it. My formula is the most effective in the living lands.
I've tried 3 of these cures before. Why should yours be different?
If I gave my secret out, it wouldn't be special, would it? Now remember, 3 drops every time you wash your hair. Only on the scalp, though.
Why?
You don't want to see the man who put it on his chest. The results in as few as 3 to 8 weeks. Guaranteed.
Hair growth formula. Oh, hello there. The underbelly. Rotten fruit. Don't remember what I need that for. It's a crafting item, huh? It's for cooking. Can you use rotten fruit to like season stuff with? It also makes you sick and lose health.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just Dawnshore? Phew, must be slipping.
You just look like a drunken dwarf to me. Seen 1,000 of you roaming back home in Adir.
Alright, and that is going to be it for us, I think. So, oh, wrong button. Yeah, so that's all we've got for tonight. I'd like to thank you for tuning in, and keep an eye on the schedule for anyone tuning in to the VOD later. Check out my Twitch schedule, and watch for my giveaway date. I should have it posted shortly when I have it figured out. I will be playing a game. I don't know what it is. But yeah, maybe we'll do some more Indiana Jones, or I'll go back to an older game that I haven't played in a while. And yeah, that will be that, I hope you all enjoyed the stream of Avowed. I will probably continue to play this a lot in my off time, maybe even stream it once again if I am still as addicted to it as I am. Yeah. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whenever you're watching. And we'll see you next time. Bye.